The following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Numbers in my stock is going up 'cause of my hunger. When you see me in my zone, I'm locked in, not clocked in. I'm never boxed in. When you see me in my When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a fine rap. Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. And burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my
There it is. You heard the theme song. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Wednesday. Beautiful Wednesday night, for lack of a better term. It's Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday. It's time to get wild. It's time to do what we do best. It's time for us to have a great fucking time tonight. And of course, if you've been catching up, you've been seeing the thumbnails, you've been seeing what's happening, we start the Gentlemen's Talk series of Battle of the Bands. And tonight we coming out swanging. So, as per usual, ladies and gentlemen, I am the one that they call Mr. GQ, and it's very simple, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my boy Mo for posting his status a couple of weeks ago, and it led me to come out with the GT Battle of the Bands exclusive. And we're going to do a bunch of dream verses that should happen, and hopefully Timberland or somebody sees it, they're inspired, because this is going to go crazy.
No, agreed. This is just, like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg for us getting started. Obviously, that's going to be the meat and potatoes of the show. And we'll close. We'll obviously get to that, get to the main part of the show, at that time. Right before the show, I was going to tell you backstage, but since we're already on stage, have you been seeing, as a fellow Houstonian, what is currently extremely trending that is about to happen? After 21 years, Zero is going to release a music video for Mo City Don.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it's on his official page. Like, it's officially happened, which means we need to go ahead and replay that motherfucker back in the clubs and all the parties. Like, let's get it back circulating. Let's get it back out there, because that's kind of like your are you really from here test. Like, if we play Mo City Don and you can't find your way through it, we have some judgmental problems. We're gonna judge you. Like, it's one of those. It just is.
If you don't know slow, loud, and banging all in my trunk full of funk, I ain't never been a punk, then you can't relate to me.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I don't either. My video did some weird shit, but I'll fix myself at some point. But yeah, so it's just one of those things. It's literally like this is me, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you will be. It's almost like if you're not able to do certain things, like if you can't do like the like the cha-cha slide.
Okay, well, here's what I do know. You ain't from Houston if you ain't Mo City Don, and I'm happy Zero's releasing a video for Mo City Don. Is going to go crazy, especially if he go to different parts of H-Town and shoots things. He got to get the legends in there. Hopefully he throws some throwback clips of Pokey and Big Mo and all the historical figures that have passed on and moved on at this point in the Houston culture. Of course, we know we got to see something of DJ Screw, Michael Watts. And of course, then we have obviously ESG that's still alive. We still have Zero, Lil Kiki. We have all these people still alive. So I can't wait to see what they come up with this music video, because this is going to be one of those big music videos where it's I'm So Houston. And because it's like the Houston national anthem, I expect to see all these artists living or dead. I guarantee you every single Houston artist, all the way from, let's go all the way back to Lil Kiki to Sauce Walker, knows the words to Mo City Don.
Yeah, all of them. So it should be. Boom. So it should be it should be good. So it should be good. Looking forward to that. Like I said, just being a Houstonian, and literally, like I remember the first time I heard Mo City Don, I was like, bro, this got to be one of the hardest songs I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, it just was like, you want to talk about a song that literally just like fully encompasses, like, you know, Houston, and you're like, damn, like this is literally like it. Like, between that one, obviously, from the South, obviously still tipping. You know, we can go down the line, down the line on all this stuff. But we just got ourselves a panel going on tonight. Look at us.
Yeah, we lit.
Ooh, you motherfuckers.
So we got Troy in the building, got Moolage in the building.
Ooh, you motherfuckers. I seen it pop up. I said, nah, he was supposed to tell me when this was happening. Hold on, let me get ready.
Nah, we talked about it on Sunday.
Yeah, nah, we lit today.
And then getting the echo off of somebody's audio.
Whoa. Troy with the flats. What the hell is going on here?
You ain't been watching on social media. That man been rocking the flatty top. That's been his. He been all of his. And this is why I love basketball videos. That's been trending here recently.
Okay, Guile.
Doing his best Street Fighter touch.
Yeah.
Yo,
damn.
I looked in the mirror when Barbara spin me around to this motherfucker.
Not even.
Couldn't make it like Kid and Play. He couldn't make it straight up like Kid and Play.
Hey, at least that man ain't make you. At least you ain't walk at the barber looking like Bull Rock.
Nigga out here got me dipping fucking Adougets.
Hey, bro, you could be like me. I'm burnt like a mug right now, all on my face.
Yeah, that's right. DJ Micah B did just get back from the Bahamas. That man was on a whole cruise on a vacay. So
hey, and I seen the pictures, my boy. My boy's out there lit.
Yeah, he was lit. Tongue out and everything.
Hey, let me tell y'all, I tore the fuck up out of some karaoke.
So you already know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Love the karaoke.
Yeah. So glad you guys came on tonight. Welcome. It's good to have some other catchment from the Sidelines crew jumping on. So obviously, you know, the main purpose of what we got going on tonight is to talk about the NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys versus. We got a couple of trending topics we're gonna hit prior to, just because they're out there, they're trending. They're expect one of them hits close to home, literally, because it literally happened and it involves an HPD officer. And then did you pull the other one, Mike, or did we just got the two?
Let me pull it up real quick because I kind of didn't get to do it because I got home too late.
Okay, got you. And then Sherrod did drop in the chat the teaser trailer for Clayface, which actually was pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. For a teaser trailer, it definitely set people up to want to go go check that out again. But in the meantime, while DJ Michael B works on that, let's get this one ready. All right. So y'all know what it is. It is What's Trending, ladies and gentlemen, a Gentleman's Talk exclusive. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about a very odd case that's been going on featuring the U.S. musician. His name is David, but he spells his name D4VD. So this case has kind of been picking up some interesting steam because it involved, like, mind you, he's 21 years old. And the individual who lost their lives, we'll leave it there because I don't want to put too much of their business out there, was 14. This individual whose remains were found in September in a Tesla that was registered to his address out here in Texas. He was charged with murder for financial gain and murder of a witness to an investigation. As it currently stands, he has pleaded not guilty. But the way it's currently going, they're trying to say that the evidence is going to help him, but the way things are kind of looking is like, listen, man, like this case ain't looking pretty for him right now. But this case is crazy, and everything that we're seeing right now is like, because this is to a point where when they found the body, it wasn't just that they found the body was dismembered. And that's what makes it even worse. Is like, you talking about a 14-year-old that lost their life, and then on top of that, their body was defaced and dismembered in a way that it should not have been. And of course, the family wants justice, and they should get justice. And I hope it all pans out the way it should be. Um, and then from the way it looks, right now is that the DA is actually looking, eventually to seek the death penalty if this thing goes the way that it's currently looking like going. Which I mean, yeah, I mean, it's first degree murder with a literally with a special circumstance, which would, the way our laws are written, it would warrant such a thing. It's just in the state of California the death penalty doesn't happen very often. It's very very rare. So this would be a big deal if California would decide to push this to that point where that's what they would do. So hopefully, like I said, this has been kind of ongoing since like September, like 8th or 9th or something like that. That, a resolution is found, that the family gets justice, and, that the facts do come forward, so no matter what the true outcome of this case is, I hope the family gets justice, and whoever committed, said, whoever is found guilty of doing what they did to this young person, I hope they are brought to justice, and I hope they get everything that they deserve, for, taking this young person's life and doing what happened to that individual's body, which is very unfortunate. Fellas, y'all's thoughts on this very disturbing case?
So I did hear about it, and I didn't notice, I didn't recognize it when you were saying the name, and I'm like, so I went and looked. I'm like, fuck, he just say D4VD? What he say? So then I looked, and then you started. I was like, okay, yeah, this did pop up on my on my phone the other day about a body found when it happened, when the body was found in a Tesla. It is disturbing. I mean, we all have children here. My oldest is 10 now, so
yeah,
close to the age. I am a criminal justice major, so there are the sexual charges that there. Those some serious sexual charges.
Yeah,
those some serious ones. The lawyer's saying that the evidence is going to show that David's innocent. All defense attorneys say that.
That's what they're supposed to say. That's like lawyer talk.
We just gotta wait for what actually comes out and what the prosecutor has and its evidence, and how the defense can actually contradict it or dispel it, if they can. But we'll get it as the trial goes on. It's just sad for the family to have to lose that young of a person, and don't know what their future is, or what they could have been in life, who they could have helped, who they could have saved. For him, if he did do it, I mean, you canceled your tour, shit, permanently canceled. Fellas?
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I'm gonna tell everybody, like I normally tell people all the time, and I think everybody here agrees. Court of public opinion is a motherfucker. So,
boy, we have talked about that.
Please, before you start jumping to conclusions and things like that, just hear out the facts. I know
which we don't know what
out there, right? Somebody out there is going to be like, look how easy this case is. He's guilty, this, and that, right? And people are always going to jump to conclusions, which is why most of you have never had to do jury duty in your life, right? Because you jump to conclusions too fast. But let's wait it out and hear the facts. Unfortunately, this is an unfortunate situation for either side. If he turns out innocent, it's unfortunate that he's probably going to get prosecuted in the public opinion's eye, and people are, no matter what, they're always going to believe he did it. And for her family, this is sad. This is a girl that didn't even get to live her life yet. Just what is it? 16 or 14?
14. Didn't even get into high school yet.
It's sad that a family has to mourn a 14-year-old. It's sad. Like, I think people lose sight sometimes when they're looking on social media, like, oh, well, they were 14, but they lose sight that this is somebody's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
This is something where it's like the circle of life says you're supposed to outlive your parents, and you're supposed to bury your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And your parents, in turn, end up burying you. And it absolutely is heartbreaking, and it sucks. And my heart goes out to the family of the girl that was killed. If they find out he didn't, he's found guilty, I kind of agree with GQ. This might be the first death penalty we see in California. I'm not going to lie to you. But like I said, let's wait for the evidence to come out and see what happens.
Yeah. What you got, Moo?
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'll go ahead and say the harsh thing. I honestly don't give a fuck whether he did it or not. You're fucking with a 14-year-old. You being over the age of 18.
That too.
Brother,
That
you are
alone-
legal drinking age.
That's facts.
That alone, y'all remember the scene in The Lion King where Scar told Simba, run away, never return, and then like 2 seconds later he told the hyenas, kill him?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how I be feeling. Because
Ooh.
that alone, nigga, you deserve to be strung up. You feel me? By some things that probably shouldn't be said on the internet. So I really don't care whether he did it or not. If it turns out that he did end up doing this heinous crime, more power to the justice system and more power to California to go ahead and do what they got to motherfucking do, because the execution site, the execution center is at San Quentin. And it's literally not less than an hour. And I will be there personally, front and center, to see that man get that fucking needle put in his goddamn arm. And here's the next point. I don't give a fuck about the parents and how they feel, because they were getting paid by this man. Literally getting paid. I've been following this case since this shit started. And when he first got off, was when they started to do the investigation the first time, and they didn't find him, and they found insufficient evidence. That's what they said. And they said he wouldn't be prosecuted. I sat there and questioned everything, because I said, how the hell can this little girl be found in a Tesla dismembered in his car? And he ain't got nothing to do with it? Yeah, that's cap. And the parents didn't know nothing like that. Come to find out that the parents were getting paid off by him so that he can take this little girl on tour and all around the fucking world, because he was literally paying for her. So
Yep.
regardless
The
of
camera
that,
angle is crazy, Mulich.
yes, it's all right. What's up? Regardless of the fact of if he did it or not, nigga, you were still fucking with a little girl, being over the age of 18. You being an adult, me being of sound mind, took advantage of a little girl. At the end of the day, yeah, you can die slow, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely agree with that point. I didn't go to that point just off the fact that I knew one of y'all would. So
Yeah.
and it was definitely Moo, because Moo has always stood on this. I find them niggas weird. I don't separate the artist from the art. And hey,
So
I
don't.
fuck with it. I'm not even mad about it.
I'm not mad in the least bit. All the facts need to be out there. Obviously that's why we have a panel, right? I'm gonna say what I need to say. Troy had to say what he needed to say. You notice the build, right? It's a beautiful build. I don't know why my camera keep doing weird shit tonight. But anyway, all right, it's a build. So that's why we go in this panel. That's why we do the round table, as we like to say on Gentlemen's Talk, because when we do that, everybody gets to add to the cast iron. We all get to add to the 5-course meal, to the 5-star dish. And now look at us. Now we on fire the way we're supposed to be. So to wrap a bow on this one, simply put, Moolage is 100% right. This shouldn't have gotten to where it gotten, because one person is 21 and the other person is 14. Those two numbers do not go together.
I got questions, but I don't know if I should ask them. I don't know if it's appropriate.
I'm gonna let the rest of this play out, the case, if you will.
I was just like before the fact. There's questions like before the fact.
Gotcha.
Like, what was she doing on tour with him? Was she dancing, singing?
She was just his girl.
Oh no.
Yeah, understanding from what we understand, that was just his girl, which is fucking insane and disgusting.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
It is crazy. Shit. I mean, but you know, it kind of just regardless of what happens in this case with him being charged for her death or whatever, he definitely should be charged with something else too.
Those sexual crimes, bro. Them shits
yes. Statutory for sure needs to be charged regardless of whatever, because that is crazy.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
All right, I guess
so
one.
so
Not,
so moving on with what's trending. I think y'all are gonna like this one because I think all of us are old school for the most part. A 56-year-old teacher in Arkansas, his name is Tracy Matthews, has been arrested and charged with aggravated assault after a classroom incident was caught on camera. It all started when a student said, "Bruh, I don't have a computer," and Matthews replied, "I'm not your bruh, I'm your sir." The student then sealed his fate by saying, "My bad, lil bruh." And according to the police report, that's when Matthews snapped. He allegedly grabbed the student, pushed him against the desk, followed him out the room, and then choked him against the wall until it was hard for him to breathe. Now, fellas, what we got to say about that? Just
Nigga, my
because.
teachers used to abuse me all the time in school. Teachers used to, nigga, you ever got power bombed? I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. I don't know if you guys had them when you were, but them big ass gray stands that you take the big ass fucking notepads on. Fucking teacher, not even my teacher, other teacher walked in the room and power bombed my ass on it. Literally power bombed me on it. Man, we used to get abused back in the day. And never told our parents shit, nigga.
Oh my God. Because we knew our parents would whoop our ass after the fact too.
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, we're also the same generation of kids that got paddled in school and shit too. Like, so it's it's a different world out here.
My
You know what I'm
teacher
saying?
had
Like,
a wiffle ball bat.
I remember being and Moo probably did the same thing, being a football player when your coaches could fucking swat your ass for acting up in class. And I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again if y'all didn't know this. So you guys are all familiar with Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, his dad was my football coach in motherfucking high school. All right. If what you see now, he's a lot older now. That man was a walking fucking tank. All right. This man was doing overhead presses for 225 for reps like it wasn't shit, like on the regular. So when this man would be the one to paddle you, mind you, his paddle had holes in it. So you heard that whistling sound. So when you acted up and that man hit you with that paddle, I'm talking about, you want to talk about getting broke off? Oh, yeah, nah. Like if he hit you with that paddle, it was a wrap. It was an absolute wrap. Like, you ever seen a grown-ass kid who's 200 plus pounds fall to their knees? Shit, let Coach Hurts catch you with that paddle one time for the one time. Change the game.
What? Moo, what you got, man? Talk to me.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. See, I was a badass kid, so Crash Out Supreme. Yeah, no, you wouldn't touch me. Don't touch me. If I didn't touch you, don't touch me. Nigga. If you touch me, there's gonna be some furniture for you. I will throw something at you. I don't care what it is. But I've been talking about this all day because this been having me fucking cry. When I tell y'all I've been wheezing at this story all day, I've literally had to wipe tears with me. Bro, this is the funniest story I've heard all fucking week. All week, this is the funniest story I've heard. Because it's not the fact that he choked him. It's not the fact that he choked him. It's the fact that he called him little brother.
He asked for it. He asked for it.
That's not funny, but it's funny because it's just like, I get it, bro. These kids are dickheads nowadays, right? And they don't have no respect. But if being around children has taught me one thing, is that, yeah, they have a smart ass mouth, but these little niggas are stupid as fuck. How am I gonna? And this is what I told the homie, right? Because we had to do this little field trip with this class, and of course we got the little dickheads who want to act like they're cool and all the shit like that, right? But this is what I told the homie, because he felt himself kind of getting upset and kind of starting to trickle that way. Not necessarily finna strangle a kid, but finna, what I'm saying, get out of character essentially, right? But this is what I told him. I said, never will I let a kid get me out of character, because if the nigga can't even write his name right, what makes you think that I'm gonna allow him to get me out of character? These niggas be stupid. Yeah, y'all can talk shit, but you're only saying shit that you have heard somebody else say. You're reiterating shit. You're saying that's the same roast that you heard your fucking best friend say 2 weeks ago. Like, nothing is original. None of you niggas have original jokes. Everything that y'all say, everything that they come up with, we've said it, we've heard it. My mama used to roast me worse than that. So at the end of the day, I don't care what a little nigga got to say. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want. Guess what? You can either do what the fuck out, you do what the fuck I say, you can get the fuck out. Period. At the end of the day, because I'm an adult. You're a dumbass child. I'm not gonna let somebody who can't even spell their name and don't even know what 2 + 2 is and can't read over a 6th grade level to get me out of character. And most adults, when they take these teaching jobs, don't understand that. You're the teacher. These niggas are dumb. Not to, you know what I'm saying, not to, you feel me, like get at kids, not to get at parents, kids like that. But at the end of the day, these niggas are fucking stupid. If y'all were smart, y'all wouldn't need to be in school. So at the end of the day, what the hell do I look like letting an idiot get me out of character? That's crazy. Yeah, I understand these little niggas ain't got respect. But at that point in time, yeah, no, I'm finna roast you. Now it's a roasting session. Since you want to make the class about yourself, since you want to be the main character, bet. Now it's time to flame you. Now I'm gonna flame your little stupid 14-year-old ass because nigga, like I said, you can't even write your name, man. How you want to sit up here and talk to girls when do they know you getting F in this class? Do they know you can't read over a 3rd grade level? Oh, okay. So you probably stop talking. You should probably focus on your work. You should probably stop worrying about me and what I'm doing and calling me little bro, and see if you can actually spell little bro. Let's put him on blast right now. Yeah, I'm an embarrasser. I'm gonna embarrass you because that was your goal. That was your motive. So now, as an adult, I'm not gonna sit up there and try to cause violence to you because no, at the end of the day, I'm messing up my money. That's my paycheck. That's my freedom. I'm not gonna let no little nigga take away my freedom and my money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out your little ass. Since you, okay, come up here and spell little bro. Proper quotations and everything. No, then sit your little stupid ass down and learn something. It's too easy, bro. I make little kids cry since they want to sit there and talk shit. Oh, you want to sit there and talk shit? Okay, bet. Now we're finna roast because now I'm finna bring back all the old shit that you have never heard of. Huh? What does that mean? Yeah, yo, dumbass don't know. Huh? Exactly. Sit your little stupid ass down somewhere, bro. You playing an adult's game.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, Moo. Look, I fuck with your explanation, and the reason why I fuck with your explanation is because I was working after school program back in 2013. And this little 6th grade kid came up in there and he thought he was gonna fire me up, and I sent him home crying.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent him home crying, just roasting him. And the fucked up part, let me tell y'all, the fucked up part was he had a birthmark right here in the middle of his head. You could only imagine. You see, y'all started laughing because y'all knew where it was going.
Listen,
I know you ain't.
Okay. So y'all knew where that was going. But he tried me and I roasted him, and his little, not his older brother was like, well, you started at this and that. But here's what I'm gonna say, man. I also feel the teacher because when we grew up, there's no way. Well, Moo might be a little bit different because Moo's a ground. But for the most part, like, bruh, you tell a teacher off, you tell a teacher this and that. You ain't scared of the teacher, but you scared what your parents gonna do to you when you get home. You be like, God damn, when you get home, you're gonna be like, damn, I really don't want to go in this house because I know this isn't the teacher to contact my parents, right? But that's not what it is anymore. And I feel like there is, and I hate to say, like, I feel like there's more to this story than just what is out there right now about him saying bruh and then little bruh. I feel like this has been ongoing thing about respect. Granted, did the teacher act according to how he should have acted? No, he shouldn't have. But if somebody repeatedly disrespects you and the parents ain't doing nothing over and over again, you're gonna be like, yeah, fuck this at some point.
You call him a bitch ass nigga.
Now, granted, choking him out might not have been the right thing to do. But take your belt. You could take your belt off and beat this nigga. I mean, hey, I ain't got no respect.
Hey, yo, DJ, I had a teacher pick me up by the back of my shirt and my motherfucking back of my belt line, nigga, and toss me out the class. In the air, I'm flying.
You got the jazz. You got the jazz treatment. That's crazy.
Yes, nigga, toss me out the class, nigga. Mr. Workman, God rest his soul, nigga, toss me out the class. Y'all niggas soft, man. I'm taking mail.
They soft in the motherfucker. I swear. I had a teacher square up with kids in elementary.
Listen, I had a teacher step in front of a punch I was trying to get somebody, and I got suspended for hitting them. You feel me? Them teachers was built different back in the day, and the students was built. I was a badass kid.
That's not fair, bro. He put himself in the line of
No,
fire.
that one, yeah, that's not fair. He did put himself there.
But I'm saying though, bro, like what I'm saying though is like
choking him out is perfect though.
choke.
When they under choke now.
Hey man, look, it's funny. It's funny.
Like, did he lift him? Did he lift him?
Here's
he just fucking dangling. Like,
hey, look. Here's the difference.
Drop him in his body flop. Like, I want to see all of it. Give me the video. Put it up.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference between kids now and kids back then. A teacher could have paddled us, probably choked us, threw us out the classroom, and we go home and tell our parents, and our parents will beat our ass too.
Yeah.
That's the difference now.
That was the beautiful part about it. Okay? That was the beautiful part about it, right?
Because what you do that? Your teacher did that. You know what? Never been.
I always knew, like, whatever you do to me is not going to be worse than what my mama's going to do to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you, if anything, just call my mom and nigga, I'll get right, bro, because you threatening me with this panel, I promise you not, nigga, that's just not gonna hurt. What she finna do? Yeah, nah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. As soon as they, hey, Demond, we finna call your mom. You finna do what? I'm sorry, I ain't even do nothing. I'm not even here.
My parents didn't know nothing about none of that shit, Moon. Took that shit on the chin and kept walking.
Because they already knew they couldn't get to
What
me
up, J-Dog?
with anything else. But they knew if they call moms, because my mom wasn't a regular smegular mom, but she's not gonna get the done. And be like, yeah, nah, nigga, assume the business up and whoop you. No, we gonna square up. Like, she's like, nah, nigga, come out to the backyard, square the fuck up. You finna get your ass beat. Type shit. You feel me? So it was either that or you feel me? What? You act right in school. And no, that's what I used to tell people. I'm not taking that thing.
All right.
That shit was funny.
All right.
You figured it out?
Yeah, man, my shit was doing a whole fucking update, and I was like, bro, not during the show, man.
You're still black.
Gosh.
There you go.
That boy say still black.
Yeah, our teachers used to whoop our ass back in the day. I was in special ed. I had 3 teachers. I had 2 women and a man, and I just thought I was good because I didn't watch these niggas just whip everybody ass with the wiffle ball bat. They ain't never touched me. Nigga came to graduation. About a week out, nigga, I went in there because we had these stupid sliding door closet that we hung our book bag on hooks, nigga. So I went in there to get some of my book bag, nigga. Mr. George Jaworski came behind me and started whipping my ass. Beat me down, pulled me out the closet. Here come the 2 women teachers, whipping my ass with the whip. I just thought I would say so. For me, it's like, yeah, choking them out is perfect, nigga. Don't call me little bro. don't call me little bro. Don't do it.
God damn.
I called him a bitch ass nigga.
GQ.
Yo.
Now that you back, tell me how you feel about this story.
What you feel about the teacher choking?
Hey, man, listen. You fuck around, you gonna find out.
Exactly.
Like exactly. I'm not with the shit with these kids, bro, doing shit that don't make no kind of sense.
No kind of sense.
Oh, of course, they got my camera doing dumb shit again. All right. I guess I'm just gonna be 50 for the rest of the show because I don't know what my camera doing. So I'm gonna be petty 50 for the rest of the show.
I will say this: you being a military man.
Nah, they don't because.
What I mean by you being a military man, like it's like the discipline level has to be on 100 at all times.
I mean, you see how it is with my daughter at home. Like we on a structured ass routine.
Well, first of all, your daughter was holding on bottle by like 4, so I get it.
Oh no. You talking about not 4 years old. You talking 4 months.
Yeah.
Because I used a couple of improvised methods to do all that stuff. So
if you don't hold it, you don't get it.
Nah, it's just, you know how like when you got an infant, they like naturally kind of keep their hands together like they in praying mode anyway. Yep. So I just used that natural motion to have her hold the bottle. So she practiced.
See, mine was holding it like crooked with one hand like this, another one like this, so they just keep.
I would show you like when my camera ain't working. Mine had them gloves on, because she was a scratcher a little bit, so she had them little fancy mittens on. So I would put the bottle between the mittens, what I'm saying, let her just hold it. At the end. Or when I was propping her up, I had a blanket underneath, so the blanket would be holding it up. We had methods. But anyway, yeah, we have to. in most instances, let me say it this way, we have to allow these teachers to manage and control their classrooms. Because if these kids get far out of line, way out of line, what are they supposed to do? Because the SLO is not going to be able to respond fast enough to get to the classroom to get involved in the situation. So, like, what do you want this teacher to do? What if that kid by chance, let's just play this game. Like, this happened in Arkansas. Let's just say this happened in Texas, where there are kids who are twice the size of fucking teachers. What happens if a big ass kid like that put hands on a teacher like that and nobody can stop him? Now what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like these, like, I'm not saying there ain't no big ass kids in Arkansas, but I have to use the extreme example because everything is just very different in fucking Texas. Like it's goddamn giants walking around here. They'll be like 6'5", 230, and it's a goddamn freshman. And you'd be like, what? Yeah, like that's a real ass thing here in the state of Texas for these schools. So, you know, we have to be thinking about stuff like that. Like what happened? What would happen if that kid so happened to actually have some pretty good hands and gave that teacher some problems and beat that teacher ass? Now what's the solution? You know, like we have to really ask ourselves that. But the way I was raised, the way my Faja used to tell me things when it comes to fighting, very simple. There's no such thing as a fair fight. I am not a professional boxer. I am not an MMA fighter. I fight unsanctioned, which means the rules do not apply with me in a fight, which means I'm going to kick you in the nuts. I'm going to punch you in the throat. I'm going to hit you in the ear. I'm poking you in the eye. I'm grabbing your fucking nose. I don't give a fuck. I am not a professional fighter. I am a survivor. That is what I am. And then what DJ Michael B talked about me being a military man, we are taught to finish fights, not to start them. So by the time I get hands on you, I'm trying to finish the fight.
What funny games do you get your ass beat? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Cheeto. I think that explanation was really good about allowing teachers some leeway to do stuff. Because if I just go back, and even with all the instances I had with teachers putting their hands on me, like there was no SOCO or whatever you call them, but there was no that. You call security, man, you had to wait for them. So a lot of times teachers were the first defense. They were the first ones breaking up the fights. They were the first one getting in the mix. They were the first one pulling people apart. You know, so they do have to have some leeway. Choking a nigga out, I don't know. I think I'm okay with it. I gotta be Mel today. I think I'm okay with a nigga getting choked out.
Like in my mind, you got to do what you got to do to defend yourself in most instances, and that's why I'm like, is it right? No. However, I also believe in what we call situation dependent things. And I'll go back to what I was saying. Like, what happens if that kid is bigger than that? You like, what if that's a teacher that's like in his almost 60, right? And his student is younger, more spry, and really hurts him. Or what if that kid would have hit him with like nowadays kids got computers and shit. What if he'd slapped the fuck out that teacher with a computer? Like, then what? Like now we're talking about aggravated assault. Like, what you expect an adult to do when you now involve a weapon in a fight? They're gonna defend themselves, as they should. Like, what level of training as a teacher prepares you for a kid to step to you and get in your face to where you cannot respond in a way that you will still be able to keep your job after the fact? Like, that's a question we have to ask ourselves. Like, what are we supposed to do when a kid gets in our face? Like, okay, if I walk away, I'm gonna hit me in the back of my head, and now I fall and I hit my head on the corner of a desk. Now what? Like, you never turn your back in a fight, first of all. So there's that. You never turn your back in an altercation, because that's how you get put in a headlock and you put to sleep. There's that. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, other kids ain't 9 times out of 10 with this generation, they're not gonna step in. They're gonna pull their fucking phones out and start recording.
I guess we'll see when it gets there, because
I got evidence. Whoop your mudball ass right here for touching me after I didn't try to de-escalate the situation.
It's like, look, brother, you want to go viral? Fuck it. I guess
there are a lot more instances where kids are stepping up to teachers, whether male or female teachers. And I am with GQ again, where I think something has to be done in a sense. But to answer your question of what do they expect? They expect the kids to have home training. Now, is that in every child? No, it is not.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's
behave. Is that in every child? No, it's not.
That's another problem, is the home training. The lack of home training.
Mm-hmm.
These parents at home letting these kids fucking run ramshot And and I talked about this. Micah knows this about when I was coaching. And one of my pet peeves for parents, I can't stand my baby's a superstar parents. Like, my baby can do no wrong. My child is an angel. Like, nah, fuck that. Check that little asshole and make sure that what he's saying is what the truth is. Because my mom knew me, and my mom was like, if a teacher is telling me something, there's got to be some level of truth to it. So what's the story? Tell me your side, and then I'm gonna ask the teacher, tell me their side, and I'm gonna figure out what the fuck really going on.
No, I didn't get that. I just got the ass whooping.
Hey, facts.
I just got the ass.
So because I did deal with an instance where I dealt with a racist teacher. And so when I kept telling my mom that, my mom finally did a little bit of extra research and found out that I wasn't lying, and then she almost beat that teacher ass. So I have to like
do no research.
So
listen,
my mom is a savage. My mom is one of them people.
Well, God bless your mom.
Ain't your mama Leo?
Yes.
No research, just ass whoopings.
My mom is a Leo.
When I stand there, I'm like, but that's not what happened. So the teacher lying. Yes, the teacher whipped my ass when I got home. Teacher ain't lying. Yes, the teacher is lying, Dad. I asked her, can I go to the bathroom? She told me no. Why the fuck I can't go to the bathroom, Dad?
No. My mom was like the FBI. Like, by the time she found out the information and went for the indictment, she already had all the answers.
Mm-hmm. Nope, there was only one side in my house, and it's what the grown-up said.
Like, I'm talking about you come home, baby. How was your day? Oh yeah, my day was cool. Nothing happened. Nah, nothing happened. Oh, okay, well, your teacher called me. Shit.
Yep. If I was getting in trouble, I already knew what I was getting in trouble for.
Exactly.
I already knew it. So I already knew it. There wasn't no excuse. I wasn't worried. If I came home and was like, yeah, nah, they was tripping on some other shit. It's like GQ, investigation is going to sue. And nigga, if you lying, always going up 10 times worse than you thought it was already going to go up. That's why I knew.
You're gonna get it from mom. You're gonna get it from mom and granny.
Look, moms, grams, aunties coming. I got niggas coming from motherfucking different states and shit. Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Getting that
ass whooping carousel.
Like, have you ever gotten a nationwide ass whooping before?
Like, yes. The carousel of just belts, nigga. Why are these niggas hitting me?
Shit, belts, extension cords, switches,
homemade whips. Y'all listen.
I was confused. Like, how the fuck did the pine gonna get in here? Who brought the pine go? Nigga, y'all forgot pot spoons.
Wooden spoons.
Chocolates, everything. Shit.
Chocolates, definitely don't forget about the chocolates.
Chocolates for sure.
Yeah. My dad had this.
Switch.
My dad had this stick like this thick, all wood, nigga.
Ooh.
I got a scar in the back of my head, nigga.
Yeah. I got a stick like that in my truck. It's a runner stick. It's a wooden stick with a metal rod in the middle of it.
For anybody watching, we're not talking about abuse here. That wasn't abuse. That was discipline. That was how you put men in check.
Hey, facts.
That's how you put men in check. You feel me? And we can't do that nowadays because then they take our kids. But then when they take our kids, what they do with our kids?
Not a goddamn thing. Put them in the system.
Yeah, I mean, and the downside of it is, unfortunately, because of our respective generations, the four of us here, that is where gentle parenting came from because of what we went through. And gentle parenting does not work for all children.
It does not.
There are some children
that shit don't work at all.
Oh no! I will be the first to say I've watched certain family dynamics where it works with levels of sprinkles of the old methods as well. Because like we hear the word gentle parenting and we immediately go to parents that talk nice to children and do all there's a lot more to gentle parenting than what people realize. And I read up on it because I really wanted to understand it. And so what it really is it's acknowledging the issue, like, the child, acknowledging their big feel, whatever the fuck it is, they're acknowledging what's happening. And then from there, you're immediately going into a solution. I'm going to give you two methods. I'm going to give you the calm response, and then I'm going to give you the crash out response. I'm going to start with the calm. If the calm does not work, we're going to crash out. Like little baby fallout in Walmart. Listen, there is no calm when you fall out in the store. Your ass getting drugged to the bathroom. I'm sorry. There is no calm. Your ass you done embarrass me in public now. It's on and popping now. So
you tell me.
Now, I'm fortunate. My daughter has never done that. However, she has had a couple moments where she's like kind of whined and like kind of did the fallout thing, and I just walk away. I was like, I'm gonna let you figure it out. Like, I'll be back in a minute. like you do what you got to do, and I'll be back. So, what up, Nick?
What up,
I will
Nick?
literally leave your ass outside. I will leave you where
Yeah.
you at. I do not care. I don't do the. I've always said this. I don't do gentle parenting. I do parenting. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
what does that
I'm a
require?
parent.
Parenting, whatever they call for in the moment.
Whatever it calls for. If that requires a gentle touch, then I'm a gentle. If that requires me to be a no limit soldier, then guess what? I just channel my inner exhibit, my inner master P, and I'm gonna turn up on this piece because I don't know
Listen.
I don't know what it's called for. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. You feel me? Ain't no book on parenting, so just in case, I gotta keep both on. I gotta keep both on standby, just in case. I gotta trip
Yeah.
out, or I gotta be like, okay, this has got to be more of a serious kind of talking kind of situation,
Yeah.
or
Well,
I'm cracking the fuck out, and now
well,
you got to get.
but remember, when we got 3 dads on this panel, we are notorious for the most important tool in the dad tool shed. We got hey,
Yep, there it is.
we got the
Yep.
hey, and we
Yep,
changed the
there it is.
octave, and you hear it, and it's a real strong bicep octave. We like, oh shit, hold on, shit getting real. I'll tell you another tool. I picked it up from my mom's, but it's one of my favorite ones. Is when I'm having a conversation with my daughter when she's acting out, I get down to her level. I come down to her level. I get face to face, and I make her keep eye contact because these kids do not like eye contact
I
at all.
can't do that with my back.
I say not every because I'm talking to her, and then she'll start. The kids start to shut down, and they look down like, now eye contact, and I keep pointing. Nope, look at me. You gonna look at me when I'm talking to you. So do you understand what we got going on, and how we gonna fix this? Okay, cool. And then we move on about the country.
Yeah, that's my favorite right there. I'm gonna drop right
I
down to your
love
level.
getting down to your level.
I will get in a bear crawl, on stomach, yeah. What we doing? Yeah,
No, I do that, but I like getting their faces. But like I said, I can't get down. Like,
yeah, Sometimes I pull. Yeah, I pull the same shit they pulled on. I get down crisscross applesauce. I sit down, cross the legs, and
that's what I do. If they on the bed pouting, I lay next to them pout. Like,
I'm like, what we doing?
What's up?
Oh, okay.
We just pouting.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What you mad? What you mad about?
Only millennial parents will sit up there and pout next to their kid. Like, yeah.
Hey, listen.
We know what we are. We know what we've been doing.
We've been through this. All right, we're not new to this. We're true to this.
Exactly.
And then what I'm gonna do, for the sake of time, as much as I wanted to get into this other story, it's not more important than the meat and potatoes of our show today, which is the literal battle of the bands. We're at the 47-minute mark of the show, and I want to make sure we give that the maximum amount of time that it deserves to get that across the board. So, DJ Micah B, the floor is yours, sir.
All right, the floor is mine, and I'm going to take it and run with it. First of all, I'd like to say, Troy, I'm happy both of y'all are here because I know both of y'all know music, just like me and GQ knows music. And because we know music, there has been a social media debate that has been going on, and it's time to put it to rest.
Put it to rest.
All right. This is something we have got cooking up for the next couple of weeks. To be exact, this week and the next 3 weeks, we got Battle of the Bands G2 exclusive, right? And we're starting off with Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC. Now, granted, I think a lot of people on here traditionally probably would be like, oh, well, that ain't black music, this and that. But let me tell y'all something. Timbaland produced for both of these groups. Timbaland produced a lot for NSYNC. And this is an ultimate showdown of who you think would win a versus between two of the biggest groups between the 90s and 2000s. Boy bands was a real thing at one point, and these two, at the height of it all, were the top two. Are y'all ready for this battle of the bands?
Yes, sir.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Hold on, let me stop playing. No, wrong one.
I know Troy got
Wrong one.
sound.
Hold on. Wrong one. I'm fucking up over here. Wrong button.
Not the church's money getting fucked up.
The fuck up over here.
They should have never gave you Injo's money.
What we got is 10 versus 10. GQ, did you get the deep cuts?
Sure did.
We got 10 versus 10 on the hits, and then GQ got 5 deep cuts for each band. And we're
Yeah,
going to
buddy.
sit here. We're going to talk it out, and we are going to pick a winner of the verses. Granted, I know there's no winner of the verses in real life. But God damn it, we need to have winners of verses in real life. Because Tyrese versus Tank was unsettled between black people. And it pisses me off that nobody had to vote.
The turtleneck won it.
Yeah.
No, not Tank or Tyrese. The turtleneck won the verse.
That might be accurate. I'm not gonna lie to you. The actual turtleneck might have won.
Yeah.
I hate y'all for that.
The turtleneck was the story, but yes.
So let's do this, man. All right. Here we go. NSYNC. This is NSYNC's charts right here. Number 1 is going to be Me. Or, for those of you that know the meme, it's going to be May. Right? A lot of us know that right now. It's going to be May. For those of you that haven't gotten the song yet with Justin Timberlake with the noodle here.
The chicken flavored ramen here.
Right. Number 2, obviously, Bye Bye Bye. You got Bye Bye Bye. Number 3, This I Promise You. 4, Tearing Up My Heart. 5, Pop. 6, Gone. 7, Girlfriend featuring Nelly. 8, I Want You Back.
Okay.
9, Music of My Heart. 10, God Must Have Spent a Little More Time with You. And obviously, honorable mention, Just Got Paid, which is a remake of an 80s cult classic, for those of you that don't know.
Okay.
Anybody got any revisions to this?
Yes. I am gonna give you a revision. And the one that I would say is because I don't maybe I missed it. Did you call out I Want You Back?
Yes.
Okay. So there was that one, but then there was also God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You, which was
God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You was number 10.
Like that's one of their best
it is
opening one of their best opening tracks, period.
Yeah.
And then crazy for You off that same album as well. That first album was great. Needless to say, both of these groups, if you didn't do the research, both of these groups' opening albums had at least 6 or 7 songs that could have hit the radio. Both groups, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, both had phenomenal tracks on both these opening albums.
And anybody else got something to say before I go on to the?
Nah, no gripes.
No, yeah, I ain't got no revisions there. I think that's a good list.
Yeah, beautiful list.
All right, and here we go with the 10 Backstreet Boys songs. Number 1, obviously, I Want It That Way. Number 2, surprisingly, I don't remember this song being older than I Want It That Way, which is Backstreet's Back, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, As Long As You Love Me. Number 4, Quit Playing Games with My Heart. Number 5, Shape of My Heart. Number 6, Larger Than Life. Number 7, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Number 8, Incomplete. Number 9, I'll Never Break Your Heart. And number 10, Drowning.
All right, I'm with you.
Those are the 10 versus 10. And Mr. GQ,
you did say all I have to give, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
So that's a solid list for because Backstreet Boys is a little different. Like, but notice this, right? Remember what I just said about both these groups' opening albums. Over half of the Backstreet Boys list that Micah said all came off their opening album. I just want you to notice that. A lot of those tracks came off their opening album, which was a great album. Like, it really was.
That's
like,
how it has to be, though, for a group like this.
Like, yeah, well, these two groups were literally like, you want to talk about all out war. Like, they could throw haymakers. These are like two heavyweights. Mm-hmm. Like, they could throw haymakers. And mind you, the crazy thing is, like, Backstreet Boys dropped more albums. They dropped albums in like 2005, 2009, 2017, 2022, I believe. It was their last album. It was 22 or 23. They had dropped like one more album, and then they went on tour. NSYNC just said, we're going to dump y'all with a bunch of hits, and then we're just going to go away. That's pretty much what happened. They gave you 3 solid albums plus a Christmas album and said, All right, folks, that's all we need.
Yep.
And then they bounced because that's what they were like. We did everything we needed to do. Like they did, because if you look at the two discographies all the way through, it's like hits for hits.
It's close.
It's close. It's close. And that's why. And the reason why it's close is because I'm gonna give you now both groups' top 5. He called them deep cuts. I call them underrated tracks because this was huge for my childhood. I was a big pop kid. I got made fun of because growing up in the hood, you as a black man did not listen to white boys dancing around and all this type. Like this was not a thing, right? But I didn't give a fuck. Like this, like, listen.
It was artists Avril Lavigne stuff.
Yeah. Quick little story is like one of the best Christmas presents I ever got is I wanted my mom to buy me the Celebrity album for Christmas. And I got that motherfucker. And I listened to that bitch when we had CDs. This is back when we had CDs, folks. Some of y'all never had to deal with this. Had a CD. That bitch stayed in my CD player for like 2 weeks. Because the Celebrity album, first of all, was an extremely well put together album.
That's a good ass album.
My opinion is that No Strings Attached is NSYNC's best album, but Celebrity was great because Celebrity laid the groundwork for a lot of terms that we use nowadays. Like, we got to remember this, right? Celebrity featured a song called Girlfriend. Boys was singing that song to get them an actual girlfriend because of how fire that song was. And then, of course, Celebrity. If you think about the lyrics to Celebrity, a lot of rappers use similar lyrics from this because when they talked about it, they was like, if I wasn't a celebrity, would you still want to be with me? If I couldn't buy you diamond rings and all these fancy things, like literally what they said in them bars is like what a lot of rappers talk about now. Oh, if I wasn't buying you all this shit, you wouldn't even be fucking with me right now. Like that came from a pop group in the 90s, mind you. Just want to make sure y'all understand that. Not to mention there was a couple of songs where, you know, boys was getting kind of cheated on and stuff. You know, they dropped one that was called Game Over, which was absolutely dope. All from the same album, by the way. Like I said, that Celebrity album, I'm telling you, was A1. Now, let's get into the underrated albums. I'm going to start with Backstreet Boys just because Micah started with NSYNC, so I'm going to flip the script real quick. So, top 5 Backstreet underrated songs that either did not make the radio or were like those like track 5, track 7, track 9, track 11 songs on this album. Number 1, Anywhere For You. Came off of Demo's album. Number 2, No Place. Number 3, my personal favorite, one of my personal favorite Backstreet Boy songs, It's Gotta Be You. It's Gotta Be You was very well put together. Great song. Of course, Hey, Mr. DJ. It's a very popular song. For some reason, that song doesn't get talked about enough, but it's a great song. All right. And then All I Have to Give, the acoustic version. If you haven't heard their acoustic version, I highly recommend you go do that. Now, thoughts on that initial list there?
I think you picked great deep cuts. I have both groups' albums. That is very, very great deep cuts. And I'm looking forward to the rest. I'm not gonna lie. So
all right. So now I'll tip my hat a little bit on this one just because, like, when it comes to these two groups, like, I'm one of those people that is gonna, if I can wake up 10 times out of 10 times, I'm always gonna pick NSYNC in this argument. That's just me. It's kind of like your favorite superhero thing. Like, Batman will always be my guy. Like, NSYNC will always be my group from the pop era, point blank, period. So I did a lot. My deep dives on NSYNC are a lot more in depth because I know these albums forwards and backwards. Now, top 5 underrated tracks, and these are in order 1 through 5, just so everybody understands. Somebody dropping glass?
That's DJ over there spinning his damn shot glass.
Oh,
over there spinning shot glass.
All right. Number 1 off the No Strings Attached album. I Thought She Knew. Absolutely sensational track. Track number 2, That's When I'll Stop Loving You. Also off the No Strings Attached album. Number 3. Another one off the No Strings Attached album that's very underrated. Space Cowboy featuring Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Great track. Album number 4 off the Celebrity album, Something Like You. Something Like You is a very deep emotional song. And then number 5, because I don't like Christmas, but being a choir boy like me and DJ Micah B were, from the NSYNC Christmas album, their version of Oh Holy Night.
crazy.
absolutely amazing rendition of "Oh Holy Night." And look, I ain't gonna lie, it was between that one and First Noel because both of them were fucking good.
They were fucking fire.
So gotta be
That
either
NSYNC Christmas
second
album,
or-
Hey,
that NSYNC Christmas album is one of the best Christmas albums. Period. Of like one of the best. Just throw a bunch of artists all up, throw their Christmas albums in there. NSYNC has one of the best Christmas albums out there, and I will stand on
Right.
that. One of.
that's beautiful. All that is beautiful. But at the end of the day, I'm going with Backstreet Boys.
And I'm not mad at you for that.
100%.
I'm going with Backstreet Boys, dog.
Yep.
I can't. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Backstreet Boys are just. And this is the point of doing the verses, because I know for sure you're going with NSYNC. I'm going with Backstreet Boys. Troy has made it clear he's going with Backstreet Boys. And
If I did,
Moo,
my girlfriend probably throw the pillow at me right now. So
Moo, who you got?
You seen him? He did it. You seen him? Bye. You seen what he did? So we're literally split. So like,
I mean, it can go either way though. It just depends on preference. Like, NSYNC's not
really
a bad group to be like, yo, I'll take NSYNC over Backstreet Boys, but I just think, I don't know. It's just like when NSYNC was made in response to Backstreet. So I can't say, and I'm not saying the person that comes along later can't do it better, but you can't.
well, so you may say that, but their styles were still also vastly different.
Different, 100%.
Now they did have a couple tracks that were similar. They had a couple, but NSYNC had a unique sound, and Backstreet, like I always tell people like this, Backstreet Boys were like the bad boys, and NSYNC were like the pretty boys. If you look at how they're set up, like a lot of Backstreet Boys stuff, the videos have more darker tones to it. Yeah, they had the love songs and the love ballads, but until they did the Millennium album is when they went, with the all white. But like NSYNC came out the gate straight pretty boy, like a group you would see at your local church on a Sunday type of jazz. Like that's what NSYNC came out the gate looking like. So,
but
so that's where.
Sorry, but their manager was the one who saw the success of Backstreet Boys and was like, "Fuck it, I got this," and sync together.
Yeah,
that's how
it's no different.
But he did make them different, so it wasn't a head-on competition, right? Yeah. And I think that's what the smart thing about Lou was. He's like, "Oh, I could do something like this, but let me spin it a little bit this way. So this way, I don't have to get knocked off by these guys, right? I don't have to get in the same lane. I could take this lane, they could take that lane, but it could still be some sort of competition because we're both boy groups."
Yeah, it's no different when Diddy was making R&B groups. It's the same concept. Like it's the same concept. Like the good thing about NSYNC and Backstreet Boys is it wasn't a rinse and repeat thing. Like it was like, were there like subtle, if you really looked at both groups, you could probably find some similarities, but there were more differences and similarities with these two groups for sure.
NSYNC was more of a like electric dance pop.
Yeah, like, and that's why. So when we talk about the totality of it all, and me and Micah talked about this last week on the pod when we talked about the Usher Chris Brown thing, I care a lot about showmanship. So when it comes to showmanship on a live show, give me NSYNC over Backstreet Boys. Where I would give a slight edge to Backstreet Boys is on the music videos, because I will give Backstreet Boys had some cinematic greatness on a lot of their videos. They really did. NSYNC has some good music videos, but Backstreet Boys there was something about some of their music videos that were just like, you were kind of entranced in what you saw when you watched some of their videos, especially like Larger Than Life was a big one. Like that was fucking crazy. You had never seen like this Halloween type of thing going on that they had done, which was pretty dope. A lot of their dark stuff, using the fast cars, like all the type of stuff. NSYNC's music videos look like what you would see in a rom-com film. Very theatrical, very Broadway-ish, like, something you would see like from Grease, type of shit like that.
That's true.
So with the Backstreet, real quick, it like Backstreet was the white R&B group. That's what they were. So that's why it was different. The fast cars, the elaborate videos, like the over-the-top videos, because they were more R&B-ish and following the R&B trail than what NSYNC came out and did. NSYNC didn't go that way. They went the pop route when Backstreet was like, all right, we could be R&B influenced. We're going to do heartfelt ballads, because when we think of heartfelt ballads, we think of Boyz II Men, Casey and JoJo,
Drew Hill,
Jodeci. You
Jodeci.
keep going, like it gets kind of crazy.
So they got with that. It was like, all right, we got a couple of white boys here that could do that shit too, and they did it. But that was all into response of how big Boys to Men got.
Yeah.
So,
well, and you know, obviously we're talking about the two heavy hitters of you know the groups. We had groups like 98 Degrees. You had O-Town. You know who were like bootleg versions of these groups. But
see, I don't even know if y'all know a group called Westlife.
Yes,
I know Westlife.
Yeah, we know Westlife.
Westlife is the original singers of Flying Without Wings.
Yep,
that's
right.
I
know it. Stop playing with me.
Stop playing, niggas. Niggas don't know about Westlife.
Like, I know about Westlife. Stop playing.
Westlife.
Yeah, because like
DJ,
you know,
I know.
We had to, and we had to pay homage to like 98 Degrees and those guys because that's you know we don't have like a guy like Nick Lachey if we don't bring up those two groups as well. Sorry, there were a lot of talented artists that came out of these respective boy bands. Obviously, you can make the argument Justin Timberlake probably became the biggest one out of all of them, but
yes,
you know because of what he went off and did. He like Justin Timberlake in this situation. He did what I think me and Micah talked about this last week. Oh yeah, when we talked about Michael Jackson, Justin Timberlake did the Tom Brady thing. 2 Hall of Fame careers in a certain time frame. He had the NSYNC career and then he had the JT career. Or you could say he had 3 because he had the NSYNC, the Justin Timberlake, and then the JT career. Like, cause he had like, so he had a lot going on. JC came out and dropped, 1 album, had a nice single that came out. Obviously, Nick Lachey came out. He was with
Jessica.
There we go, Jessica. I couldn't remember her last name. He was.
That's what I'm gonna say. I don't know if
Yeah.
Nick, I don't know if Nick gets that big if he wasn't dating Jessica though.
JC definitely has the "Oh baby, bring it on to me."
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Very talented. Like all these guys, all those cats was talented, but like you really only knew about like 3 of them because they kind of all dropped and kind of did some solo type shit.
Savage Garden.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think I'm taking Backstreet Boys in this.
It's a close race, but
it's close, man.
So let me ask you this then, Micah, because you took Backstreet Boys. I want to see how close it is for you to put a percentage on it. What is it? Is it 50-50? Is it 49? Is it 49-51? Like what is it for you?
Oh man, it's close in the mug. Maybe 50, maybe 52-48. It's close.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say 3 points. 3.
I would say 52-48. It's really close. And the only reason
I'm not mad at that.
Only reason why I would go with Backstreet is because I think Backstreet stuck more to what they do and didn't have to waver from what kind of music they were making to make their name. Because like at the end of the day, NSYNC still had to do shit like "Could You Be My Girlfriend" and get Nelly on the track. They had to do a remake of Johnny Gill's "Just Got Paid" to make sure they stayed relevant at one point. It's
so that's fine. I'm not going to use that as an indictment because groups do that.
Yeah.
Every group that's out there has like they all have remixes. I think for me the edge is that because NSYNC was, I guess we can really call it like it is. They're kind of the pioneers of the pop group because Backstreet Boys was more R&B based, versus what our fucking generation calls pop, not what the fuck they call pop now. They're more of the founding group of, because when you think pop music, NSYNC's one of the first groups that comes to mind. Like they are like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, like that's how it goes. But like when you go with traditional pop for the sense that it is, and you look at NSYNC's albums, they fall in line a lot more with the blueprint for pop. You even talked about it with a song like "Just Got Paid," with a song like "Celebrity," with a song like "Girlfriend." Those are traditional pop, but then they hit you with a song like "Gone," which is an absolute, like, one of their greatest, go for it.
But here's my issue with
Sherrod say 52-48. Okay, so he's about Sherrod, so we're all kind of in that realm.
Here's my thing with "Just Got Paid," right?
Okay.
Just Got Paid wasn't a pop song till NSYNC remade it.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that?
Right, but I'm saying the original song of Just Got Paid was not considered a pop song.
No, it wasn't.
So I'm not considering Just Got Paid a pop song for NSYNC. I'm not going to do it because they didn't change shit. They just re-recorded the song. It just so happened they were pop music that re-recorded the song.
Yeah, they basically did a mainstream cover. Like they did a cover before covers were really popular. Like covers are more common now than they were back then. They basically just did a cover and it just so happened to work really well. I actually thought the pop version of Just Got Paid was actually pretty dope because it was different. Like obviously the original is a phenomenal song as well, but like a pop version of that song, it was good. Like it was actually good. Just like it's because it's so different.
I think that's where we differ because I don't think NSYNC's version is good at all.
That's
I think that's where we differ.
I turned the beginning on and was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just turned the beginning on like, yo, what the
that
fuck?
shit was ass.
What the fuck is this? Nigga. Nah, my nigga. Nah, you can't do Just Got Paid like that, nigga. Not like that, nigga. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear this shit. I don't want to play this copyright.
I heard it. I listened to it the other day, so.
No disrespect. No disrespect to NSYNC. That's what's up covering Johnny Kim's song. No disrespect. But I remember hearing that shit. Shit for the first time, and I was like, these dudes stripped everything about black music from this song. This is crazy. And the white people out there think this is their original song.
Oh shit!
That's the only issue with the song is that when people do that and they don't realize that it's a cover or a remake or whatever word you want to use nowadays, and it's like, hey brother, don't forget this song has an original. Like we're not gonna forget about where it came from.
We know how the colonizers like to be.
Yes, we do know how the colonizers get down.
But all in all, bro, this is a really it's when you start factoring everything, man, it's 50-50.
Yeah, when you throw everything, like when you throw in the music videos, when you throw in the live performances, like we talked about this, and Troy and Moo, y'all weren't here when we talked about it, but like we remember coming home from school and watching MTV to watch TRL to figure out which one of these motherfuckers was the top video for that day because it swapped out so much. And then all of a sudden, Britney Spears jumped in there every now and again. Christina Aguilera jumped in there every now and again. But it was literally always an NSYNC song or a Backstreet Boys song that was like number one on TRL for like forever.
Yeah, I was listening to Avril Lavigne at that time too.
Yeah, and she popped up on there a couple times too on TRL.
Why you want to go and make things so complicated?
Now if y'all want to do a verse with her sleeper hits is crazy.
But I mean, okay, so if you do that, right, Avril Lavigne versus who? Like,
I don't know. That's something to talk about.
Well, you know what?
Jessica
Micah
Simpson.
Well, okay, I see that, but
she had a big career.
Micah, what about Pink?
That was somebody brought up. Pink could be good.
But
I still don't think as much as I love Pink.
Do y'all hear? I want y'all to hear me when I say this, and I mean this with all due respect. Pink is washing Avril Lavigne, bro. Washing.
And I knew Michael was gonna say that, so I said, Michael, let me switch it up and what if we would not us, but what if we thought about Pink versus Gwen Stefani? That might be closer of a matchup. Because they got a lot more hits.
Yeah,
because obviously you'll do Britney versus Christina Aguilera because that's the Backstreet Boys NSYNC thing. No, because don't think about it. Just
they were rivals though. They were rivals.
When we were coming up, it was always Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Like that was always a thing.
I hate it now though because they're two complete different styles of music.
100% they are completely different. Like
they were going back and forth though. Like when she released a track, Britney would come out with one, and Christina would come out with one that's more sexier than. But like Britney had to be a little bit more sexier and
But if we're talking about obviously Christina had a much more powerful voice.
There we go.
Because she listen, Christina Aguilera she might have a top 15 female voice of all time type of shit. Like because
Christina
Christina can go now.
She can go. Like that's
she
underrated
legit might have a top 15 female voice of all time. Like, because when she dropped that song, Stronger, boy, she set the world on fire when Stronger came out. We was like, hold on, what's going on here? Like,
and she did Moulin Rouge.
Hey,
that was
that
the one.
Was fire. Moulin Rouge was fire.
Moulin Rouge was fire.
The vocal range in that song.
Yeah, bro. The vocal range for her was insane.
Yes, she did have it. I don't think Britney Spears had that type of.
But Britney she does have a good voice. Like Britney has
but she didn't have a powerful.
But it wasn't as powerful as it wasn't powerful. Like that. That's where we, people got to understand. We talk about a powerful voice, like
she did.
Like Christina Aguilera, like Christina got the kind of voice that could sing the national anthem and tear that shit up. Like she's powerful.
I'm sorry.
Britney would melody her way through it, and we'd be okay with it. But I would prefer Christina on the national anthem.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
And I don't agree with Pink washing.
Britney Spears' voice was it was okay. Like I'm
it sorry. Was that's but I think that's what we're saying. Like she didn't have that powerful of a voice like
no, but she had a radio voice.
She had a radio voice. 100%.
I think there's
and she had the look to go with it.
I think there's a good bit of people who I'm like, Britney Spears' voice wasn't that good to me, and there's a good group of people that where I'm just like they were better. There's a good bit of people who I think was better, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, nobody said that Britney Spears had a top voice.
Yeah, we didn't say that.
I'm not saying she had a top voice, but y'all saying like she had a pretty good voice. I'm kind of like,
she did to make it.
They're considered like because I think it's because I also like.
Are you talking about just okay? So are y'all just talking about people in pop? Or y'all talking about overall?
No, we're just talking about in pop. We're not branching outside of pop for her.
If I bring that a little bit further, Christina Jessie J got a powerful voice.
Because Christina branched out because Christina got pop, she got country, and she got a little bit of soft rock. Mm-hmm. So Christina goes into 3 different categories. Britney is straight in pop. Britney is in pop. She don't get to go outside of pop.
I got Christina. I got Gwen over Britney Spears.
That's fine. Gwen Stefani has a great voice.
Yes, 100%.
Let me see.
Actually underrated too. Yes,
and an underrated voice at that.
And underrated voice. Yes.
Underrated voice is that. I think at this point I would probably take Dua Lipa over Christina Aguilera, just like on the newer tip. I would take Meghan Trainor.
Did you say you would take Dua Lipa over Christina Aguilera?
No, not over Britney Spears.
I was like,
he did say Christina Aguilera.
I said Christina Aguilera, but I'm talking about Britney Spears. I would take Meghan Trainor.
That's a lot closer. Meghan Trainor and Britney Spears is a lot closer.
I don't think that shit. I don't think that
think that's closer than people think. Like
I don't think that shit close at all.
Because I think they sound similar. I think they sound similar.
I don't think they sound similar at all. And I would definitely take Ariana Grande over Britney Spears, and that's fine.
Well, Ariana Grande can actually sing.
I'm about to say Ariana Grande is in that same category with Christina Aguilera. Like we're not gonna do that.
Right.
She can actually sing. Like
so can an artist named Jessie J. I don't know if y'all know.
Jessie J. Jessie J can go.
She can blow her ass.
Jessie J can blow.
Jessie J got it.
I just wish she could stay healthy.
Easily right there. That's 6 people I would take over Britney. Bro, I don't think.
But we're not. But DJ, I think you're misconstruing what me and GQ are saying. We're not saying like she had this overly good voice. We're saying she had a good voice for her time for her music. We're not saying it beats other people out. We're not saying that she's going to be top 10 in voices of the 90s.
And
wait. What counts as pop? Because I'm going Christina. I'm going Celine Dion. For sure, Celine Dion.
Yeah, well, Celine Dion was in multiple categories of singing too.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm not ranking Britney Spears at all. Like, all I'm saying is that her voice. She did not have a bad voice. That's all I'm saying.
She didn't have a bad voice.
And I actually thought she actually to me sounds good live. Like a lot of artists don't translate from studio to live, and I actually think she had one of those voices that translated from studio to live, and it sounded the same. Or
Celine
like
was pop.
Celine was more pop, but Celine also could branch a little bit too.
It says poppin' adult contemporary.
Yeah, that was like she. Yeah, I
That's what
called her
I'm
more
saying.
contemporary, but she definitely
it's
could branch.
hard.
I put her in like that
hard.
Madonna category.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Madonna, that's
Madonna was
Madonna
just
is,
adult.
And I think
Yeah.
Madonna,
She was just adult.
I think Madonna. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I think Madonna had a better voice. I think Janet Jackson had a better voice for pop music too. So,
well,
like,
Janet got a better voice for a lot of reasons, but
Yeah, Janet got a badass voice.
I was about to say Janet got bangers, and Janet
you
can
hear-
go now.
obviously, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying because Janet was half and half.
Yeah, no, she
So,
was,
R&B and pop.
It's
and,
tough.
and she was freak music. I'm just gonna put that in its own category.
No,
She has some
but those
nasty
two-
ass songs. She has
Because
some,
what
she has
she
some
say?
nasty
She
ass
don't want to
songs.
stop even if the people watching.
I'm
She-
telling you, like, Miss Jackson was nasty. I don't know.
Jackson was
I
nasty.
feel like Jennifer Lopez and Britney Spears' voices on the same level.
No, I feel like J-Lo can't sing. I think Brittany got it.
Y'all about to say I don't think J-Lo
Yeah,
gonna sing all that well.
but we're gonna voice for voice.
Look, but right, because for me, I never thought Britney was that good of a singer, right? So
Yeah, I wasn't too good on J-Ho.
J-Lo was what's the word? I'm gonna use music terms. She was a melody type singer. She stayed in her box. She never really deviated
She
from
wasn't
her
no
box.
Mariah Carey, you know. Mariah Carey
No.
Ain't no
J-Lo stayed.
You feel me?
Mariah Carey
He's
is up
standing
there,
from
like,
the block.
no,
Like she was in that little.
Mariah Carey is in the.
Mariah Carey's in the category of Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
nigga,
she's in
that
a she's in the
nobody.
She's in the, yeah, she's in the pantheons category with like your Whitney
I agree with
Houston's, your Patty, like she's with all your goats. She's in there, so we don't. She doesn't belong in this conversation at all because she's above all that. Like Christina would be in that tier below them because I think Christina now, like if you put all them live, like Christina would hold her own. She would. I think she would definitely hold her own. But when you talk about them pantheon female, how like your Jennifer Hudson's, like all them, like man, that's a hell of a category right there.
What about I don't know how to say her fucking name. Fuck.
Which of that shit, Troy? Fuck it.
Say it the best way you can.
Hands in my pocket. I got one hand in my pocket, and the other one is smoking a cigarette. Alanis Morissette.
Oh, Alanis Morris.
Yeah. What about her? Where would you put her? Because I actually like her voice.
She's a contemporary artist. She has a contemporary voice to me.
Wait, you talking about Atlanta? Okay, so listen, and I don't care what none of y'all gotta say. Alanis is better than Britney Spears vocal wise.
I'm with you.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that.
Day.
Yeah, Irony. Yep. Her song "You Ought to Know" too. She gotta hit those motherfucking head over feet, nigga. Head over feet.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that.
What's the girl that sing "You Can Try to Reason"? Yeah, all of them over Britney Spears, bro. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
But
nobody on this panel is saying that Britney Spears had like an all-time voice.
That's
like
the one
no
you're
one
talking
is
about,
saying
DJ?
that.
Yep, that's the one I'm talking about.
Listen, I'm full pop in my blood. My girlfriend said I'm whiter than her. Listen,
hey,
I'm
diabolical.
I'm adding songs right now.
You're gonna see some crazy stuff.
Damn.
You said we're trying to see some crazy stuff.
No, I'm looking at like on my social media feed, which just we'll talk about it at the end of the show about something that we need to tune in for. But yeah, I think this was a good start for us to get this Battle of the Band series going. This is a brainchild effort. But DJ Micah B is the one who came up with our versus format, as we like to say. And then, like I said, shout out to our big homie Mo for dropping the NSYNC Backstreet Boys things. He went back. He was a millennial like us. He went back and like listened to the music again. Was like, we need to revisit this conversation, and that's kind of what sparked a lot of the conversation. And then as far as putting these future lineups that are coming up together, this was a joint effort between the panel for Gentlemen's Talk. Next week, prepare yourself. We are going to be doing our first. Let me make sure I phrase this right. Our first singular artist that has two different careers, because we're going to take essentially, I believe how Micah said is white Michael versus black Michael, is how we're doing this. Obviously, the Michael Jackson movie just is about to actually come out in 2 days. So we'll be right on par with the movie just coming out. So we'll also, Sherrod will be back next week. He'll give you guys his full breakdown of the movie as far as his reactions. I have some friends that went to go see the movie tonight as well. Mixed reviews so far. I'm still gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm watching it. So.
Oh, I'm watching it.
I will say this. This is
I'm
what
gonna
y'all
go
can
see. I'm gonna
expect.
move on right in there.
This is what y'all can expect next week. Jackson 5 Michael to Bad, and then Dangerous Michael 2 versus Michael going to Invincible, and this is it. So
Yeah, buddy.
And a lot of people forget how good White Michael is. White Michael got black and white, and it's dangerous.
You got some low-key like Liberian.
High yellow lights.
My world.
Walking in Moscow.
Hey, the damn the Free Willy song.
They don't care about us.
I will be there. Is the Free Willy's called? I will be there.
No, the Free Willy song is not I Will Be There. The Free Willy song is
Will You Be There?
Will You Be There?
Yeah, Will You Be There? Yeah, like Michael got songs that are being played now because people finally understand. You are not alone.
The way you make me feel.
I can't stop loving you.
You rocking my world. Like, it's going to be crazy.
Demon.
Yeah, like when he dropped, like the fact that nowadays. Now that in the 2020s we're talking about a song They Don't Care About Us and how deep that song actually was.
Yeah.
Because people forget that song was shot in a whole ass prison.
I just was telling my kids how Michael was like not scared of shying away from talking about stuff that was happening.
No,
in the world.
Michael didn't give a fuck. Michael was worldwide. Like, Michael was international.
Heal the world. They don't really care about us.
The world song.
The world is great.
World song. There's another one too. I always forget the last one. But yeah, those were the main three.
Yeah, and then we talk like
She's Invincible is crazy.
Yeah.
That's one of the.
What's the song he did with it? No, when he was still dark skinned. I'm not gonna say black and white.
We had Man in the Mirror. Remember the time.
Man in the Mirror.
No,
Butterflies.
Butterflies is my shit.
Butterflies is great.
The guy, when he still had the black skin, and he did it with the other guy. About the girl. Oh, fuck, what's the name?
You talking about with the one?
The Girl Is Mine.
The girl is mine. The girl is mine. Yeah, the girl is mine.
Goddamn girl is mine.
Yeah. And then I tell and to this day I tell people one of the greatest collaborations was him and his sister doing Scream. Outstanding fucking video. Outstanding music video, choreography. They was on 100 with the dancing in that video.
Stop pressuring me. Yo.
That video was so fucking good. That video was ahead of its time. That video was so far ahead of its time. So be ready for that next week. So we don't get to do this very often. So I'm excited about this. So FTSL CEO Troy, give us your final thoughts, brother.
Great show. Definitely I'm gonna try to get up. You said you're doing Backstreet Boys, not Backstreet, Boys to Men versus somebody or something like that. I'll be back for some more verses. Yeah, but great show. Like cutting it up with you fellas. I told you I'll pop up a lot more. Appreciate you guys with the hard work you've been putting in. You guys doing an amazing job. GQ, DJ, love you fellas. You my guys.
I'm talking about. Talk to him, Moo.
Hey man, you already know what it is. Another fire ass show. So make sure y'all keep tuning in, keep locking in with us, and we're gonna keep going up. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Basket off the glass Friday inside the huddle, and don't miss the special draft shows that we got coming up. Y'all know what it is. Stay black, stay fly, stay high. And remember, we said, we don't die, we multiply because we baby as kids. I'm going to see y'all later.
Hey, you heard him. DJ Michael B, holla at him.
I don't know how to follow up Moose shit, but make sure you tune in tomorrow to Bastard Off the Glass. And of course,
you gotta be able to talk like Superfly Slicker and shit.
Hey, facts. And of course, tune in to Inside the Huddle, talking that ish on Friday. Best damn football show in the period. You got Moo, and you got Mel, you got Troy. Every now and then, I don't know what Troy's gonna be on this weekend.
Yeah, it's like twice a month.
It's like twice a month. But just to know, when we all there, it's gonna be problems. GQ, I'm gonna hand it off to you. Give us some closing thoughts.
So I enjoyed this. This was outstanding for us to kind of put this together the way it's been put together now. Big fan of this. This gives you guys more of a glimpse into the types of things that Gentleman's Talk can do. So just understand, you know, we've got more interviews and stuff coming down the pipe, but this music series is going to carry us past the draft, because the draft is literally tomorrow. So be looking forward to the NFL draft tomorrow. I told you guys, Micah tells you guys this every year, that I always come at you guys with somebody that you need to be keeping your eyes on as a future star for the NFL that most people aren't paying attention to. So I gave you guys Puka Nacua at one point, and everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you saw what happened. So let me give you my name now. Look out for the Washington running back, Jonah Coleman, ladies and gentlemen. Jonah Coleman. Be on the lookout for him. So somebody to keep your eyes on. Just keep somebody to keep your eyes on. Outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep running it up from the sidelines. We have surpassed 5,000 subscribers. We are on our path to 10K. Social media, we are on our way up, building up these TikToks, the Instagrams. The algorithm is fucking with us a little bit, so we love y'all, man. We told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not bought your tickets for the motherfucking train ride, you about to run out of seats, because when this train take off, ain't gonna be no more seats. It's gonna be standing room only. Understand what we're talking about. Get your VIP passes while you can, because we always gonna take care of our day ones, but we still gonna take care of everybody else. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we are out.
Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens, I've outweighed. When you see me.